Hi everybody, and this is Scott from Scott Shapes, and welcome back. So I got challenged to an unobtainium type challenge. So I have a few razors that crossed my mind. I have a Toggle, I have a 56 Aristocrat Deluxe, I have a 15 open and closed comb, British Aristocrat. Toggle's not here yet. She'll be here this week, so excited for that. So I tried to think, what razor would be unobtainium? I have a Schick Type F, a repeater A, B, and C. I just couldn't come across the razor that I thought. And then it dawned on me, well, why not my number 19? This is the British cousin. This is a flat bottom razor, unlike the Aristocrat. I have a 36 Aristocrat American, one of the first twist to opens. This is a number 19 British Aristocrat. From my understanding, this is a very rare razor. Here's the case for it. I do have the original case with a blade blank. Not in the greatest of shape, but I do have one. I happened to obtain that from England. I imported that from England in December. And boy, was that a story. Let me tell you, I found it in England, and I had to go so far as hiring a courier service to go buy it for me and then take it to a place to ship it to me. So it was kind of hiring Shipped here or Grubhub or whatever to go do your shopping for you, right? That kind of scenario. So that's what I happened to do, find around there. So today I'm going to be using in that razor, I don't know how to say this, a Repara Platinum Luxe blade. My first time using them. I've heard amazing things, so I bought a few. 100. So hopefully they're good. And if this razor turns out to be unbelievably not great, because I let a friend borrow it, and I have not used it, and I have a pretty good sense. I trust that friend, Jonathan. I trust you. And he told me wasn't for him. So your guess is as good as mine on how this truly is. I'm just hoping he had a bad stroke of luck with it and this razor is actually nice. Because if not, I'm in for not much fun. I mean, the blade gaps are straight, They are straight, but I'll tell you what, there's quite a bit of blade exposure with this thing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This might be one of those pieces that you just have in your collection but you don't use. We're going to be using another Beta soap from A Trace of the Past soaps. If that razor doesn't work out, I have I think it's called the Razor Rock Slock razor. I'm pretty sure that's what this is from, is Razor Rock, I do believe. I've heard that bad things about this razor from a friend, so we shall see. Even if not, I'm going to give that one a little bit of a pass just to see how she is. I might do like a 3/4 pass with the 19 and a 1/4 pass with that one. Okay, so knowing that, let's go ahead and get some soap going here. Get our face wetted up. I have actually started to find, and it doesn't really matter if I use warm or cold water. The fact is, I just need water on my face, right? Oh, I'll get my brush wet here. And we'll load this brush with some soap. This is the square one. I have 6 different formulas that I'm trying out for her. So load my brush with soap on the surface here. Let's see if we got too much water in there, that's for sure. Let's see what we get for a lather, because that's what she's working on, trying to develop a thicker lathered soap here. So I'm trying to help her out. So far, this would be 3 of the 6. She did have a winner with one of the ones I used earlier. So I did that without, I think, filming it. So how's it look? would say so far so good. Looks pretty as I throw it on me. Face lather this half. Work it in. Save some lather, why not? So this is not a bad lather. This is a little bit thinner, but it's thicker than our other stuff. It's got more padding to it. And all right. So here goes the 19. Hopefully I don't have to put this razor away to never be used again. Yeah, it just, that is a really big blade gap on that thing. I'm thinking maybe didn't ride the cap high enough on it, because that's what I'm doing. Looking at the blade exposure on that thing, I didn't think I would do this because you can feel the blade feel on it like this a little bit more. I'm sort of riding the cap on the razor. It does have some blade feel, but it's not a bad shave. You can hear, ooh, I just cut myself. Or I tugged it too much. A stupid mole on my face, I'm telling you guys. So, yeah, cut my mole as usual. Really been thinking about getting that thing removed. So this has a lot of blade feel. It's not overly aggressive, but it has more blade feel than I would say is like what I consider my perfect shave. I know, sorry about the bloodletting, but hey, what else is new? I'm gonna do a half and half shave here. I really want to try this Slock razor because after I've had a friend tell me it wasn't worth crap, I've had another friend that says he loves it. So, well, he has the Ascension. I guess that might be different. But this is a self-lubricating head, so I guess the lather on this doesn't have the greatest of staying power on this formula. You can see that it was starting to diminish down. Go ahead and re-lather up. Make sure this is tight. Okay, so this has a little bit of blade feel and exposure to it, but overall it seems to be a pretty smooth. I mean, you can hear the feedback on it. So I would term this a mildly aggressive razor. It's not overly aggressive. It's tamer than the 19, I can tell you that much. Being it has one of those self-lubricating heads on it, it does really good about whisking away the lather, as you can see there, keeping it away from the blade because it has a self-lubricating head on it. Yeah, it's a mildly aggressive razor. It's not overly aggressive. Get a washcloth here, get my face ready for round 2. How's everyone been today? The weather has just been great. It hasn't been overly hot lately. I planted some pumpkins and cucumbers at the end of June there, and didn't have high expectations. I went and found some hybrid cucumbers that had like a 55-day from sowing to germination, and here I am a month in and they already have blossoms. Like, they are, I'll have to take pictures, you know. I'll do that on my next video. I'll take some pictures and show you guys. The pumpkins are massive. I got a hybrid pumpkin that in 70 days grows 15, 18 pound hybrids. And I'll tell you what, I've grown pumpkins before and I've never seen them, but this thing has leaves on it. I kid you not, the leaves are almost probably 2 foot across. They look like a jungle plant. It's just kind of unreal. So against the grain on this side with the 19. All I can say is I better get some. This better be BBS for being as much feedback as this has. This has a lot of drag. It definitely does. So I can see what Jonathan was talking about. It's not that I can't shave with it. It's just, you can hear it. You hear that? But anyway, so I'm gonna have cucumbers. At like the end of August here. And probably more than I know what to do with. So we're gonna can a bunch. Because that happened to me last year. I had 3 plants. I ended up having to make like 24 quarts or something of them because the 3 plants I had went nuts. I do live in the middle of the city, so it's kind of hard to grow some. All right, the slock against the green. This is not a bad razor. It's just, it's mildly aggressive. It is not a ultra smooth light touch razor like I think of with like the Ronson or the President or Diplomat or anything along those lines, right? You know, just got an idea. Ah man, that 19 tore me up. Look at this. Yeah. So that's gonna be a razor that, other than being nice to have, I'm not gonna be reaching for that one anytime soon again. I can promise you that. So which one's smoother? Well, the 19 wins as far as smoothness, but I cut the crap out of myself. I got cut here, and a couple little weepers up in here. So I think I'm gonna pause the video real quick and go grab some stuff. I appreciate the new subscribers that we have to the channel. I hope you guys really like the content that I've been trying to put out. Yeah, I did use a 1950s shave back the other day. Obviously I switched the blades because sorry, wasn't happening. Wasn't murdering my face off for that. So I am gonna keep this slock razor. I was told by the owner that I'm more than welcome to go and toss it in Lake Erie, and it'll make its way back to Toronto where it came from. Though it's not a bad razor. I got nice smooth shave. I don't have any redness from the afterburns on the blade or anything. Like he was kind of describing what he's had with it. He's new to wet shaving, but he has been giving perfect shaves with everything else that I've sent him. I've sent him a Fat Boy now, a Slim, a Corona, and God, I got myself good at that one, didn't I? What else did I send him? Corona. Oh, and a Tech, a ball end Tech. So, man, bleeding all over. So, let me pause the video. I'll be right back because I have a giveaway. All right, I'm back. So, what I want to do for the giveaway, this isn't be, anything crazy spectacular. Our buddy Tom Wilkie, I think his name is, from Australia, won the last giveaway of just some new old stock perfect blades. I got those out in the mail yesterday to him, so they're going all the way to Australia. With small giveaways, I don't care where you live. International shipping for a pack of blades is only $1.20, so not a big deal. All right. If I give away like a razor or something, you live internationally, we need to talk, all right? So I appreciate anyone and everyone who's joined the channel, no matter where you're from. You know, I don't discriminate. Australia is a place I've wanted to go a long time, so maybe someday I'll get there. So what are we going to give away? We are going to give away, I'll say the first person in the comments who can judge my age correctly. Then you'll have to look me up, probably on Facebook. Scott Schmidt is my name. All right, I do belong to all the shaving groups there, and this is where I regularly post my videos. I'm going to give away 5 packs of each one of these blades. Derby Premium, Vashkods, Repara, Platinum Luxe, and Barbado. That's probably a blade maybe none of you have ever heard of. I will throw these in to the first person who can guess my age correctly. I will say if Subi happens to comment, that's unfair because he knows my age. And he'll just have to take one for the team. If he happens to say it and someone copies him and gets it, then that person gets it, all right? Because Subi, over his channel, he we talk. He knows how old I am. So, anyway, thank you all for joining me today here on this shave and the bloodletting session. It's all in the name of science. Stay classy, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't yet, please subscribe.